I'm Duff, living in the middle of nowhere. And today I'm in the basement. So it's YouTube office day. So, last I left off, that was plastic. I just finished a little tiny strip just to get it. I'll packing tape that up just to give it a cover. I did the cover for the rest of this, so all that there. I did frame that because I'm going to put drywall around it. I don't need that up there anymore. Okay, so it's drywall day. So I'm going to be putting pretty much 4 sheets up. That's all I'm going to be doing today. Well, maybe a little more. If you really think about it, okay? Because I need to worry about that bathroom afterwards. I'm going to be doing all along here, but I can't do all along here yet. Like here, sure, I can do it in between and make a support for that. That's simple. As long as I leave this back wall open, because even for now, I can put a sheet up. Who cares? I don't. Because eventually it's going to be drywall. And then just go from there. That way I can get down here and game down here where it's cold. As upstairs, it gets like 27, 28 degrees, sometimes up to 32 in my fucking living room. Don't have any opening windows. But here, I have 2. That I'm going to use paint thinner to get rid of that crap. Yeah, the old owners painted the window. Like, what kind of fucking idiot does that? Oh well. Top first, bottom second. That's dirt, not water. I was worried for a second. I looked on the camera. That looks like water. No, that's dirt. See? See? Dirt. Or something like that. I don't care. I'll wash it later. I'm going to show you something. So here I've marked out. This is 48.5 inches from the roof, okay? So what I'm going to do, I got a board, and I'm just going to literally mark it up to where it is here, okay? And then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Bolt this piece of wood in there, just temporarily, and then I'm going to do another one over here. Same thing, okay? Is that mark here? Where's that mark? So I have one here, and it should be right here. So you see how it's an indentation? So essentially, that's what I'm going to do. Bolt it in there on both sides. That is how I, as a single person here that lives with a dog, am going to lift a fucking 4-foot or a 4x8 sheet of drywall and put it up to the roof. Alone. Okay? Nobody's going to help me because there's nobody here. You don't need fancy, stupid tools and that shit. You can. Sure, go spend money. Not bad for my first ever drywall board ever put up. I've never done drywall. I don't like drywall. I hate drywall. One thing I got to note, this 8-foot board goes from that board all the way over there, not to the end. And that's where I screwed up. So you'll see that I started drilling in on middle of the section. Obviously it looks weird because I had a different section. That's where it's supposed to end. And I use this kind of bit on my drill because I don't want to go get a drywall gun for one purpose. You know, I only need this little bit. That's like $6. Here in Canada, I got that at Co-op. Saf doesn't like drills. Saf doesn't like noises. And I got pissed off, swearing. And she doesn't like that either, so she'll just leave. So, yeah. Not bad, first drywall. Thing is, I got to do right now is I got to cut out this. So, that's got to get cut out all the way up there. I will do that not right now, but now all I got to do is measure from here to, well, I could say the ground, yeah, all the way to the ground on both sides, both corners. And then I'm going to use my chalk line. Yeah, look at this, brand new, never even used it. If you are going like this with a 1 sheetrock and you're going like that and it shakes because you're holding it by one hand and you're going like that, shaking it, yeah, you're going to break it. You're an idiot. 2 hands in the middle should be fine. Just don't be trying to bend it and twist it in ways places. I have to, well, this one is facing the right way. It goes like that on. Well, that one, I had to come in and go this way and then jump around it. And yeah, it was not like fun doing little dance moves with this thing. I'll have to put a screw in here. Actually, right there. Because I gotta, yeah, that's what I'll have to do. And I want to put another one right in the middle here, just because it's a small piece of board. I want it supported. Come on, lighting of this camera. There we go. Ah, well. You know what it is. The chalk line didn't go that well. Because I think I'm supposed to unwind it first, then put the chalk in it. So it's up there. And, oh, from what I remember with my dad doing this stuff, was you put it in, but you would need two hands to do this, and then you just bring it all the way along and down, and all the way across as much as you can, and you take a couple swipes at it with your utility knife, and then you just tap it from the behind, and it breaks it, the remaining. I've seen many people on the internet do it, but that's what it seemed when my dad did it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Didn't go exactly as planned, but because I don't trust myself with drywall breaking. I just went through it 3 times, 4 times, whatever, enough to keep going. But put your blade long enough, but not too long, because I broke 2 spots off this. It was pretty dull from using it in the garage and everything, but it's done. I'm getting over this shit. My body is no good shape for doing this stuff. And yes, I am not good at straight cutting in that. I probably should have used that fucking drywall tee that I own. But that's the problem. It's not straight, but neither is this. This here is like 4.5. That's 5.5 inches. There's a difference. My house is not perfectly square. This is why I should not do construction work. I hate this shit. Okay? If I had a straight house, sure, it would have been done right. If you look at it, that's where it ends. So this is a kind of a weak spot. But it doesn't matter. I have 2x4s all the way up. Ish. For that. It doesn't really matter too much. There's enough on there that it'll go. And on this side, well, I only will have, for this sheet, will be there, and the bottom board across. That's it for this chunk. That's going to be really bad. Next, I'm just going to cut this now. Number 4 is done. Not bad for a crippled old veteran. It takes forever, but it takes a lot of medication for me to do what I'm doing. Take all this stuff out, because yeah, so you need a hole saw for that. So drywall saw, full saw. That's what I call it. There we go. It works. It's decent. That was the biggest pain in the ass. Yeah, because I didn't realize the 2x4 is a little lower. That's not even in. That's just whatever. I had to use like an extension on an extension just to get that done. But I'm going to leave the rest for tomorrow and then come back at it and get these 2 big ones. And then it'll be going out to this board because I'm not touching that. That'll be a piece of plywood. Actually, could be that piece of plywood there. That one on the T-square. Yeah, the one that the T-square is on. I'll show you how easy it is to do your drywall. Okay, so obviously, my boards. Okay, so I grab the drywall first. That's what it is. Yeah, I always use my foot to rest it when you drop anything, like anything, not just drywall. It's a common thing to use your foot to catch it. So I know I have the window out purposely for this, so that way when I go right through, I'm not going to smash the window. Now the fun part, I need to have the screws on me. Okay. I technically only need a few. easily find out where. I'm gonna guess right there, just for the sake of. Now, the hard part is having screws on having the drill at the same time. Pull back out. Grab my drill. Okay. This is actually the hardest part is getting it up. So I have to hold the screws, so I'm using literally barely any strength. Okay. Rest it on my leg and hand, and then switch it up. And as you see, I'm not holding it up anymore. And you can also see how it has space here and there, because these are not like perfect. It's not about that. So I use my shoulder up, and you got to have your shoulder where a stud is. So this one here. Like I said, I'm not a professional. Okay, that's one. That's why you have that lock piece. What? There you go. And it just folds itself up. And this is for you without a tool belt, like me. You need to place the hook and, well, you need your screws, right? Just unscrew these a little bit, and let them hang there. That won't last too long because, well, it's a heavy amount of screws. I'm doing the whole basement, so I need a lot. I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to cut the hole in the wall. So I'm going to do each corner, that way I can tell where my boards go. Okay, so it's cut out, done everything. I've already vacuumed it out and everything. So that's that simple. Sure, I can go over there and put the window in. Yeah, stuff or cushions for the outside chairs. See, this here is going to have that cut out. That's where those two will try to be used as much as possible. I'm going to have them up to here, butted up against, because see, there's a gap with my fingers. Well, that's going to go into there in between as much as possible. I'm going to try making maybe a little tiny gap in between this. Just get it up. Wow, that's some cobweb. Or, yeah, that's a cobweb holding one of my staples for some reason. What does a spider want with my staple? I am done. As you can see, little piece here, couple pieces here. That's cut out, obviously, did from before. This here, little tiny piece there, and there. This is only 6 drywall sheets, okay? Nothing other than that. I did not need to make like extra little pieces. These are just these two here. That's the two ends. I just trimmed this one down. That one actually was able to fit pretty good, and it's just a corner over. I purposely put it that way because I didn't want it differently. That there, that is half of that, and trimmed off on the side. That there, that's this piece, like the top part here, after it was cut down to this size. So nice. You're not supposed to lay in this floor. See, I still gotta wash this floor. It's pretty dirty. Brandy, it's got papers and stuff like that from the previous owner. Like shit like that. Gotta just soak it and then get it off. The only part I have left in for these outer two walls, okay? See, this will be a lot more heating value now for my house as well. And it doesn't look like a bag of shit with just the bare walls. Literally, bare walls like that. Or that. So, I have a 2-foot section. I'll be taking this board out of here, moving it just slightly a bit, just enough for, you know, the whole half-inch thickness, which is technically not, I don't think it's really a half-inch. And then I'm going to put, that's an 8-foot section, then I can put 2 sheets of drywall there. But this is going to be a little fun one too, because I have that in the way. That I can't take out of there. So it's the whole cutting out. That's simple compared to all this other stuff I had to do. And screws won't be hard to get in there too much. And that will be the farthest I think I'll be drywalling. I don't think I'll drywall. Well, I don't even really want to drywall back here. Bathroom's still not done. Yes, I decided to go in there. It's been a couple weeks. So staff here can now come downstairs and not be cooking. That's her cushions with outside. This I'm thinking about is going to be like a swing. Yeah, I know. I'll mount it to here somehow and just have it like an indoor swing. I'm going to have fun in my own fucking room. Fuck 'em, right? Enjoy it. And then it'd just be some kind of like temporary wall. I'll think of something. Doorway's going to be there because honestly that's going to be the angle piece because I need that doorway open. And then, yeah, that's what I'm going to leave it for at least a month. I won't need anything, or I might work on it over a month, but you'll see it in about a few weeks, maybe 6 weeks from now. I'll make another update. This has got to get fixed. There's just a lot to do. Because remember, I got to frame this whole house and finish up on here. Okay, that hole has to be done. That's before winter. It is now mid-August. Okay, got to frame, insulate all of this. Don't have to drywall it. It'd be nice. But that thing there, that hole has to be done before I do any drywalling or insulating. So I can insulate that back room and drywall it if I want, but if I'm going to do this wall, I have to do the whole fucking thing. If you're wondering why I'm bringing my hand back constantly, because my screen likes to go out on this, and I forgot to turn that off, the auto display thing. I'm going to probably try to put a window there, but that one's going to get filled in with concrete on the outside, and then just insulate and silicone the corners just to get any kind of holes that are in those boards filled up so concrete obviously doesn't go through. But yeah, because that's where ice likes to smash through windows. And that will be a double pane window. That is a double pane window. There's actually 2. I didn't even realize there's another piece and then the actual one. Unless I'm stupid. No, that's 2. It looks like it's 1, but there's a little storm window on the outside. Okay, so I've talked enough. I'm Duff. That's my YouTube office. I can actually put in here now. Right, Steph? You don't have to cook upstairs. And I can actually have windows in my office where I'm working. You don't need to be fully experienced. I'm experienced in it quite a bit because I used to build houses with my family and that back then when I was a kid. And I just, it's common sense. I grew up on a farm, man. You work for a living. You don't just, oh, look at me, show my tits and shit. No, I don't have tits to show. See? I don't do that shit. Pretty fucking low if you have to do that. I work for a living. I'm a gamer. I do everything. So, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Yes, I know all this is all, oh my god, there's a big gap. Don't follow what this guy says. I don't advise you to be that crappy, but remember, you can put plaster and fill all that in. No one cares. That's the thing that you don't see on the professionals. They don't show that, oh, well, they got this. they don't want to show you that they fucked up at all. It makes them look bad because it's bad for business. That's what falsifying does. You come home, all you see is a painted wall that looks fucking nice. That's all you see by the end of it. You don't see this. You don't want to show you that completely. They'll oh yeah, we'll show drywall here. But in reality, you only see the nice part that was here. Where can I show a nice piece? Do we even have a nice piece? Yeah, here. Look at how close that is. This is one little section. It's tiny. I'm talking like tiny. The rest is horrible because I'm not good at this shit. And really, they'll like focus on the nice stuff. Yeah, sure, most of the professionals, they are really good. They know what they're doing, but you don't need to be a pro. Alright, I'm done talking. Like always, have a good one.